Screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yesterday we have done Sthiti Prakaran. Okay. Here is talked about Brahma Bhav, three states of living being: waking, dreaming, deep sleep, and the difference between Jnani and Ajnani. Okay. Now we talk about Upsham Prakaran. Is Kaleshwari ji?
Ma'am,
Yes. Please tell me all the prakarans in sequence.
Muksha Prakarna, sorry, Vairagya Prakarna, Mumuksha Prakarna, Utpatti Prakarna, Sthiti Prakarna, to one, fifth one Nirvana, fifth one, I don't know, ma'am.
Okay. Yesterday we have done Vairagya Prakaran, Mumuksha Prakaran, Utpatti Prakaran, Sthiti Prakaran, and today we will do Upasham and Nirvana Prakaran. Fifth one is Upasham, sixth one is
Okay.
Nirvana Prakaran.
Okay, ma'am. Nirvana is two Prakarna, Uttarat, Purvat.
Purvardh and Uttarardh. First is
Purvat and
Purvardh.
okay, Purvat, Uttarat,
Okay.
ma'am.
Check.
Okay.
Now we're moving to Upasham Prakaran. In this episode, it has been told how all the problems in the world can be ended. How all the problems in this world can be ended. Upasham means upay. Okay, how different types of sadhans to get rid of from this world. Okay, or get rid of all the problems from this in this world. These mainly include explain the importance of Purusharth. First is Purusharth. Here is one more question that Purusharth is also mentioned in, I think, Mumuksha Prakaran. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So it may be question asked, and Purusharth is mentioned in which Prakaran? So in Mumuksha and Upasham Prakaran, Purusharth is mentioned. Okay. Mainly Upasham Prakaran. If they have separate options, Mumukshu, Upasham, then we tell Upasham Prakaran. Okay, because this is uh, sadhan. Okay, for the problems get rid of in the from the world. Okay, that is one sadhan. Next is many methods for attaining yoga siddhi have been mentioned in it. So, methods for attaining yoga siddhi have mentioned in Upasham Prakaran. That's also very important thing. That all methods for attaining yoga siddhi is mentioned in Upasham Prakaran. Okay, what are these methods? Study of scriptures, old ancient texts, company of good men, a company of good men or old men which are wise, renunciation and practice, vairagya and abhyas, pranayam, dhyan. There can make question that is description of dhyan is present in Yoga Vashishtha or not. So dhyan is also present in Yoga Vashishtha in Upasham Prakaran, which is sadhan for um, getting rid of this world. Okay. Next is Omkar chanting, Omkar contemplation. Contemplation, mm, think about that, Chintan. Okay? Omkar chanting and Omkar contemplation. Have got this point to everyone?
Ma'am.
Okay. Next is Dharana, Pratyahar. These all things are mentioned in Upasham Prakaran. Maturity of thoughts, Uchatam thinking, higher thinking. Attainment of spiritual knowledge, Tattva Gyan, through virtues, means Sadguna. Attainment of spiritual knowledge, how? Through the Sadgunas. If you practice Sadguna, if you follow Sadgunas, then you can attain spiritual knowledge, Tattva Gyan. So, how you get Tattva Gyan? Through Sadgunas. The description about states of life free, Mahatmas, Mukta. Description about all the Mahatmas who has life free, means who has completely free from their life. Mukta Mahatmas. Complete descriptions about them here. Okay?
Jivan Muktas, ma'am.
Yeah? Please pardon?
No, I was asking, is the life free Mahatmas, does it mean Jivan Mukta?
Yeah, Jivan Mukta. Okay. Next is Nirvana Prakaran Purvardha. Okay. Here is describe about Sapta Bhumika in 51201. Describe about. Here I have some doubt that this is fifth or in sixth. I think this is in. I'm damn sure this is in Nirvana Prakaran. This is the reference. Okay. So we have cleared out. We will clear. Okay. When we study all the Sapta Bhumikas. Okay. Here are just some very little mention. What are the Sapta Bhumikas? Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, Vilapani, Susupta, Sushupta Roop, Brahma Roop, or Turyaga. How question can ask? What are the from these four choices are not in Sapta Bhumika? Then they can give Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan or one more option. Or Vilapani, Shushupta Roop, Brahma Roop or Turyaga. Okay. So you have to learn these all with sequence. Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, Vilapani, Sushupta, Brahmarup, Turyaga. Vilapani, Sushupta, Brahmarup, Turyaga. Okay? Nididhyasan is connected with Jagrat Roop. Vilapani is connected with Swapna Roop. Sushupta Roop is connected with Sushupta. Brahma Roop is connected with Turya Roop and Turyaga, Turyatit. ठीक है? We will also mention this when we complete study Sapta Bhumika. Okay? Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, Vilapani, Sushupta Roop, Brahma Roop, Turyaga. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupta, Turya or Turyati. Question can also ask by joining. That Nididhyasan is joined with Jagrat Roop. Vilapani is Swapna Roop. Sushupta, Sushupta Roop. Brahma Roop, Turya and Turyaga, Turyati. Okay, should we move?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is representation of destruction of mind. In this Nirvana Purvat Prakaran, what is representation of destruction of mind? Next is description of the glory of the Sri Ram by Sri Vashishtha. Sri Vashishtha define their his dignity, Sri Ram dignity. Okay, that he is very this. Next is Sri Ramchandra's on getting inner peace and exaltation. Then Sri complete description about how Sri Ramchandra on getting inner peace and exaltation, higher experience. Okay, so this you will have to learn that Sri Ramchandra get inner peace and exaltation in which prakaran. Okay, and this is simply you can learn because in every text we have to see that in last chapter we get what we need. Okay, description of Vidya, Avidya. This is important. Description of Vidya and Avidya. This is the reference. Where is mentioned Avidya, Vidya in Nirvana Prakara. Next is yoga is the state of crossing the worldly ocean. Definition of yoga. So definition of yoga in Yoga Vashishtha is yoga is the state of crossing the worldly ocean. संसार सागर से पार जाना ही योग है. Yoga is the state of crossing the worldly ocean. Definition of yoga. We'll have to learn this present in Yoga Vashishtha or in this Nirvana Prakara. Mukti, the deep knowledge of the movement of prana and apana. Here is giving the definition of mukti. What is mukti? Moksha. The deep knowledge of the movement of prana and apana. Or we can say, we can know the movement of prana apana with the tattva gyan, like deep knowledge. Next is how get Parampad supreme by Sankhya and Ashtanga Yoga. So how can we get Parampad supreme one by Sankhya, by following Sankhya Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga. These all both are mentioned in Nirvana Prakara. Okay. Anyone have doubt? Should we move? This is most important. Methods to calm the chitta. There are two methods to calm the chitta. First is true knowledge of Paramatma. परमात्मा का यथार्थ ज्ञान. True knowledge of Paramatma. Next is control. Prana. Prana nirodha. Control prana. Fluctuations of mind. Okay. So these are two methods to calm the chitta in Yoga Vashishtha. Have any doubt? Next is Nirvana Prakara Uttarad. Description of 4 seeds of the world. This is important. What are the 4 seeds of this world? Sensation, emotion, lust, imagination. Samvedana, bhavana, vasana, kalpana. Description of the 4 seeds of the world. Present in Nirvana Prakara Uttarad. If question will be asked, then they cannot ask in deeply. They will not ask. They directly ask what are the 4 seeds of this world, or how many seeds of this world present in Yoga Vashishtha. And they can also give the choices. Then what are these 4 seeds? Next is description of the great men. In Nirvana Prakara Uttarad, they describe the great men. What's the quality? What's the feature of great men? Which is completely referring to Sri Ram. Next is, it is through the philosophical knowledge of God that salvation, moksha, has been achieved through the destruction of these seeds. It means by destruction of these all seeds, we can get moksha. Okay. And how can we destruct all these seeds? through the philosophical knowledge of God, or we can say by Tattva Gyan. Okay, should we move? Should we move?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Kaleshwari ji,
Yes, ma'am.
what are the 4 seats present in Nirvana Prakaran?
Sensation, lust, sorry, ma'am. Clear. Sound
No
distraction.
problem. No problem. Sensation, emotion, lust, and imagination.
Sensation, imagination, lust,
Emotions.
emotion. Sensation, emotion, lust, imagination. Okay, thank you.
The quality, features, or characteristics of great men present in which prakaran? Aarti ji.
Ma'am, repeat again.
The quality, features, characteristics present in great men present in which prakaran?
Quality of man.
Great men. Quality of great men.
There is a 14 categories of living being in Utpatti.
Okay. But about great men, how is the great man? What is the characteristics of great men? That is present in Nirvana Prakaran. Okay?
Nirvana. Okay. Yes, yes.
And Nirvana's Uttarad, Nirvana Prakaran Uttarad. Here is mentioned description of great men. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Description of great man.
Now we talk about 4 Dwarpals in Mumukshu Prakaran. There can also complete chance of making questions, coming questions in net exam. So we can also call this 4 Dwarpals of Mukti, 4 pillars of freedom. Okay. So first pillar is Sham. Sham. Okay. Sham means we can say Shanti. Okay. When you will get remain in Shanti, in peace. So you what you will get, what you can perform, they all are mentioned in this. Okay. Maintain peace. Maintain peace. Sham. Despite happiness and sorrow. You will have to maintain peace in happiness and sorrow. Next is welfare. Credit is achieved through Sham. Sham is the ultimate position. When you follow the Sham, you get the ultimate position. Sham is Shiva. This is mentioned in this text. Okay, Sham is Shiva, like Shiva. We know that some Shiva is also reference of a peaceful from outside. Okay, Sham is the solution to all types of problems. Even the enemies of those with a chitta adorned with Sham becomes friend. Okay, enemies become friends who following Sham. Okay, the individual who adorned with Sham. Next is a person filled with Sham is pure and equal to Vishnu. A person who is pure and equal to Vishnu. Who is that one? Who is that one? The one who is following Sham. He can become or he can equal to Vishnu. Lord Vishnu. Okay? Have any doubt? Okay. Next is the sorrows worries and desires of a person filled with sham are destroyed. A person who has sorrows, worries, and desires, then if they are following sham, these all things are destroyed. Seeing a person filled with sham, the hearts of all living beings also become happy. Okay? If the intellect, buddhi is filled with sham, then even the bitter seems sweet. Bitter seems sweet. Even sorrow cannot hurt a person whose entire body is filled with peace. Sham. Even sorrow can't hurt a person which is following sham. A calm man, or we can say person filled with sham, is the best in the world. Okay, done. Next is cruel, crooked, and
Can
soft.
you go back to the previous slide once?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is cruel, crooked, and soft. That's all people believe on the person who has filled with sham. These all type of people believed in the sham people who is filled with sham. Sham gives immense and incomparable happiness. Every work done with sham buddhi appears delicious and remains equanimous in all types of conflict and adverse situation. They are remaining same, equal in all types of conflict and adverse situation. Okay. One who remains equanimous in all kinds of conflicts and adverse situation is called calm, sham. Among all types of men, like ascetic, ascetic, um, I don't know its pronounced. Have anyone? No,
Ascetic, ma'am.
ascetic. Okay. Among all types of men, like ascetic, scholar, king, and strong, etc., only the person having some attains beauty. Okay. In every type of person, the person who has sham can attain the beauty. Okay. Should we move? So this is the first pillar, first dwarpal of mukti, moksha. Okay. Sham means calm, peace. Next is vichar. Vichar is like thought. So first is thought sharpens the intellect and sees the ultimate destination. Okay. This is a great medicine for the disease of this world. The infinite tendencies of the world can be cut only with the thought. Thoughts are the ultimate refuge for gentlemen in times of sorrow. Okay? Things are the ultimate refuge for gentlemen in the times of sorrow. Thinking we abandon the inauspicious and adopt the auspicious. Ushaji, have you got this point? Thinking we abandon the inauspicious and adopt the auspicious.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please describe it.
Believe what is not good for us. Inauspicious is what is not good for us, and whatever is good and whatever brings auspiciousness, we adopt all those things by thinking.
Okay. So if we are following vichar and get this vichar in our life, then what is happen? We know the complete what is good, what is bad. we abandon. Okay? We adopt the auspicious and abandon the inauspicious. Next is strength, intelligence, sharpness, and result of actions, etc. are achieved through the thought only, vichar only. Thought destroys the great attachment that destroys conscience. Thought destroys the great attachment that destroys conscience. The great attachment which destroys our conscience, that destroys this vichar. Thought destroys that. Okay? Should we move? Should we move? Anyone have doubt? Time lagega. After 9. Okay. Next is the mind. Mind does not get sad in adversity. The mind does not get sad in adversity if you follow vichar. Due to non-thoughts, avichar, all kinds of sorrows, forbidden actions, and mental pains, etc., arise. Hence, non-thoughts should be abundant. Okay? In this, intelligence becomes subtle, sukshma. There is no other way to overcome sorrows except thought. So it means it is a great way to overcome from sorrows. That's the thought, vichar. The one who has no thoughts is poor and unhappy. Okay? Should we move?
I have one question here.
Okay.
Generally, thinking must be reduced, right? That is what we aim for. But here, they are asking us to think.
Think in the
And
right
they
way.
didn't describe about the kind of thoughts that we should be getting. There are all kinds of thoughts, good, bad, and all that. They always, all the points say that thinking gives this, thinking gives that, thinking brings auspiciousness and all that. But what kind of thoughts should be really going into the head? That's not mentioned in any of the points.
This we will have to understand by ourselves that here vichar means the vichar which is full of wisdom, full of vivek, we can say. Okay, these are not simple
Is that
thinking.
described, ma'am? Is that described in the text?
Yeah, but when we convert in English, then let's say only thinking thoughts. Like, we will have to told you. Yeah? It means vichar is not simple thinking.
Your voice is
Here
not
is vichar
clear.
means. Okay.
What you said, ma'am, it was not clear.
I want to say that it's not simple vichar.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking, ma'am. It's not
Now it's
clear at
audible.
all. No, it wasn't clear at all, ma'am. You have to repeat what you said.
Yeah, I said it. I just want to say that this vichar is not simple vichar. It is full of wisdom. Okay.
No, ma'am, no,
Big
the
wisdom.
signal is not good. I think there's a problem. It's not clear at all.
Okay. So, should I left from meeting?
Yeah, probably leave and then rejoin, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Don't know what is happening. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now please tell me, is everything okay?
Yeah, fine. Better, ma'am.
Okay. So have you got my point, Ms. Ushaji?
No, you have to repeat yourself, ma'am.
Okay. This vichar is like full of wisdom. Vivek vichar.
Again, your voice is
Vivek means
cracking. Ma'am, there's a problem with your signal. The signal is not clear. We can't hear you completely. Is that happening with everybody? Aarti ji, can you confirm?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yes. We are
Not
also
clear.
unable to hear. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the signal probably is not good now.
am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Is my screen visible?
Oh, no, ma'am. It's continuing again. The signal is not good.
Okay, now I'll simply tell you here, okay?
Yeah.
Is my voice okay now?
No, ma'am, it's not.
Cracking sound, ma'am.
What should we do? Should we wait for tomorrow?
Yeah, that's better, ma'am, because it's not clear and I'm not able to understand what you're speaking.
Okay. Okay. So what we will do tomorrow? What we will have done till now? Just revise or and which type of questions can come in exam and had came before the last year's exam, then we will discuss. Okay, we will get to know what type of question they will ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Please send the PPT, ma'am.
Okay, I
Ma'am.
will send. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
okay. Just leave the class. Okay, and recording must be off.
Yes, ma'am.